I very often get questions about my coops and my layout, so I thought I'd do a quick walk through my coops and just document what we've got going on here. All right, so we'll start off to our right here. Our first coop are from my very first batch of chickens that I got almost 7 years ago. This is Franklin and Eleanor. They're the only ones that live here in this coop. Eleanor still gives me an egg every now and again, surprisingly, at her old age. Franklin is very mean, so he's by himself. So that's their coop. What we have here are a couple of silver leghorns that like to escape constantly. One of them I call my shadow. She typically likes to just follow me. I spilled some food, so that's why they're there digging, because they've got some food. This here is a coop built by Paul. This is initially started as my quail coop. Today we have a new visitor. I'll call him a visitor. It's an Easter egger that is spilling all of his food. And now he's got a short time here that we're going to let him grow and treat him real nice. And then, well, I think we know what'll happen there. And then over here I've got my quail. These quail were got at a small, do I see? Oh, you can hear them, but you can't see them. Very small quail. Got them at a small animal auction, thinking we might get some quail eggs. We think they are all males. We didn't know. So they're just living out their life here. Next, this is another bantam coop that I have. So the animals that are in here are all offspring from Franklin and Eleanor. So we have one rooster in here named Ronald. The rest are his girls. They give us some eggs. They're good animals. Alrighty. And over here are some other visitors. We've got two white leghorn roosters. Absolutely beautiful animals. They live over in that coop over there. That's kind of our spare coop where we quarantine or put anyone that needs to be separated. So these animals were actually obtained from someone else, so we kept them quarantined, and because we don't really want roosters, we've just kind of kept them over there. So far, knock on wood, they haven't been nasty to me, but they do like to fight. So unfortunately, well, we know what will happen there. Okay, what we have here is my turkey coop. As you can hear the turkeys. Right here we have, it's always being worked on in time, because you can see we're on a bit of a hill here. This is going to be a water diverter, and I'll show you why as we get a little further. So let's take a look at the turkeys, the turkey coop first. So there's the turkey coop. It's got a little food room there on the end. We've got 3 toms, 2 female turkeys. Eventually we'll be down to 1 tom, hopefully, and 2 females. We'll see if we can get some eggs this year. We don't know. This is our second try at turkeys. Over there, we've got some broilers. So these broilers are strictly meat birds. And what we did was we added a leghorn rooster just to see if we could get something, maybe an egg. They're not doing much of anything right now, but they seem to still be okay. As broilers, they tend to get too big that their legs break, but they're still running around. Of course, they're not now, prove me wrong, but they're still fairly active and okay. So we'll see what happens there. That rooster has attacked me once, so yeah, well, we know what'll happen there. All right, so now we have the big flock. So this is where the flock lives. All right, sorry about that, didn't want to fall. So this is the big flock's home. This is where the majority of the chickens live. And here you can see my shadows chasing me along here. I really am not 100% sure how many chickens we have in here. 20 odd some, but you can see they've got a nice long run there. They're attached to the turkeys. They don't really pay much attention to the turkeys. The turkeys, I think, pay a little bit more attention to the chickens. They don't bother each other when they get out together. They don't bother each other at all. But they've got a little overhang there, so underneath there they'll do their dust baths, and it's also good if a hawk would come. It's a place for them to run and hide. I can't tell if you see, we've got fishing line over all of our runs, which are meant to protect against hawks and owls and things like that. So normally they're out running around. However, because we're here, they want to be over with us. They just went through a pretty heavy molt, which means they got a little straggy looking. They, were losing their feathers. They're starting to grow back. You can see a lot of the pin feathers here and there around their head and in their butts. But they're doing well. They are out here pretty much every day. They come out in the rain. They don't care about the rain. The turkeys aren't as thrilled about the rain, but they're good girls. Very, very good girls. So that's pretty much what we've got. Like I said, it's always a work in progress. They've got a lot of room to move, and they're good babies. All right, bye-bye.